Scenes like these, getting up, putting on your running gear and going for a jog, maybe making a comeback, but is it enough? The 2007 Foresight report into obesity claimed that by 2050 more than half of the UK population will be obese. A recent statement made by the National Obesity Forum believed that this number could well be an understatement, and the forum are asking GPs to proactively discuss weight management with their patients in order to tackle it. I asked Teesside University Health and Wellbeing Officer Hazel Wright what she feels is living a healthy life.
I would say there isn't necessarily a specific definition of a healthy lifestyle, because I think a healthy lifestyle means different things to different people really. But I think most people would probably think of it as being eating healthily, exercising regularly, having good mental health, so having a good support network around them, because that's obviously an important part of your health as well. So there's a lot of stuff around about talking about your mental capital, your emotional capital, your social capital, your physical capital. So these are all the things that make up kind of a general idea of having a sort of good health, if you like. Well, I think if you look at, if you go back and look at some of the epidemiological statistics over the last 20, 30, 40 years, there has been a gradual increase. So they're obviously making a forecast as to what the population levels of obesity are going to be in the future. So it's basing it on, you know, how it's been increasing over the years. So I don't think it's necessarily unrealistic to say that. I think it can go some way to helping people understand that eating more fruit and vegetables is important. It could go some way to it, but the other side of it is that some of these public health messages, the origin of them, if you look at them, there is a lot of talk about 5 a day coming from fruit and veg sellers, and therefore it's a way of getting people to eat more fruit and veg because it sells more fruit and veg. I think anything that's a fad diet isn't going to work ultimately for people. Anything that you give a plan to is something that they can't stick to long term, because what you need to promote to people is long-term lifestyle change. And I think the other thing to mention there is the importance of physical activity, because I think one thing that we have done as a population is stop moving as much. And there's a lot of stuff in the press about that at the moment as well. But and the government are coming out with new guidelines and papers and all sorts of things more recently. And we don't move as much. We've got more sedentary lifestyles. So it's not just about doing exercise in the gym, but it's about moving generally more as well, and not just sitting at a desk all day or sitting at a computer all day. So maybe it's a contributory factor, you know, because young girls especially are quite receptive to what they see in magazines, and women alike, but also men as well. It's becoming increasingly problematic for men seeing the images in male health magazines, in bodybuilding magazines and all that sort of thing.
With the levels of obesity set to soar, the only real question that remains is, can the British people fix this problem? Josh Gallacher, Teesside.